Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a King Tiger captured. It's a tier 7 German heavy tank, premium tank, and it's located on the south spawn of Cliff under the command of Town Terrier. And he's actually on a live stream at the moment, I believe, with Microdrive and Zoe Balls, and they're all in platoon together. You can see that Zoe's in the Setter, which is a British light tank, and Microdrive's in the SU-100M1. Oh, and the kiddies are playing. Yes, they're shooting each other because team damage has been switched off. Yes, and yes, it doesn't do anything. You're just wasting credits by firing at each other, and you might need that ammunition later on, you know. It'll be very funny if you need that ammo and you don't have it. That's why I keep saying to other people, don't fire your guns wildly at the start of a game, because if you do, you'll probably regret wasting ammunition. Well, the King Tiger captured. It's basically the same as a Tiger 2, except of course it's got an 88mm gun. He got a nice hit on that bat chat. 88mm gun, which has got 240 alpha, I believe. Yep, there you go, 240 alpha, penetration of 203mm. Now, Town Terrier has one because he subscribes to Twitch Prime, or is it Amazon Prime rather, and obviously you get one of these free of charge if you are subscribed. And I've got one as well because I also subscribe to Amazon Prime. In fact, the good thing about subscribing to Amazon Prime is you can support your streamer, your favourite streamer on Twitch, and they get the benefit of the Amazon Prime subscription, which is slightly better than the standard subscription, I believe. Obviously, Zoe is also a streamer, and so is Microdrive. But they're not in this place. Zoe's actually gone a long way forward, and she's actually on the plateau just above the Western Pass. And oh, now we've met a lot of enemy tanks. And my God, look at the rounds are bouncing off the frontal armour of this King Tiger captured. They're not aiming for the weak spots. They obviously don't realise where they are. Now, Thunderbolt there, which is basically an upgraded M4. Not really a match for the King Tiger captured. He's bouncing more rounds, and he's just taken out the King KV-85. So that's a good kill. It is lower tier, but... And another round bounces off from that P43 to... That is a 75mm gun, I believe. Yep, puts one into his turret and bounces another round. He's now bounced 1.7k of damage. That's a huge amount. Going for the Thunderbolt. And gets him. Nice shooting. Pulls forward just... Oh, Type 58. Yes, takes that. That's the Chinese medium tank gone. Now, has he got another Type 58 here? And he takes him down as well. What a game so far. Town Terrier is really enjoying this, I bet. Okay, two ISs. And you can easily get them. He's tracked one. He's also potentially got a steel wall. Ow, and he takes his first major damage. One of those ISs has got the 122mm gun. That's why he suffered such a big roll there. 412. I think the other's also got the 122. Both of them got it. That means they've got a slightly longer reload. Going for the P43 turret. Nice shot right into the turret roof. Lost sight of him temporarily. Now Zoe's actually got near the enemy cap now. She's trolling a VK3601. And we're getting some help from Microdrive. He's on that lookout spot as Town Terrier puts another round into that P43 turret. He's still not a one shot, he's two shot. Can he get... Oh, he is a one shot now. He's 191. I think Microdrive might have hit him, or somebody else did. Yep, got him. 5 kills. One more, he gets the top gun. And, oh, almost almost got the IS, but he bounced around from him. So he's in reload. Go for the turret, the cupola. Yes! That's the top gun. Arty's firing in. Oh, here comes the IS. One for the side. Yes. He's still a 2-shot. Maybe a 1-shot if he rolls high. And he does! In fact, actually, there was a hit on the IS just before he fired. There's only 3 enemies left. And he's blocked 2.9k of damage. Got himself a top gun and potentially a high caliber as well. And I don't know who that KV-2R was firing at, but I think he was very upset. Well, anyway, this looks like a really great battle for Town Terror. And if this was live streamed, then his whole audience will be cheering him along. Because it's one hell of a battle. Right, T-71, lightly armoured. Won't stand up well to an 88mm gun. The last remaining enemy is the Arty. Unfortunately, we lost Zoe. I didn't see what happened to her, but she did get near the enemy camp before she was killed. Up, there's the T-71, and the AMX M445 takes care of him, and it's just the AMX-13 F3 still to kill. And he's just been stunned by our Arty, and he was killed by the AMX M445. So that's game. And a huge amount of damage blocked by Town Terrier. Wow, that was one hell of a battle. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Town Terrier and FILO in the King Tiger captured. In fact, that was his first ace tanker in this tank. Yep, it's got the scrolls underneath. That indicates the first time. He also picked up a Reaper badge for taking down 3 tanks with consecutive shots, a shell proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, but here comes the good medals. He got a cool headed, he survived at least 10 ricochets or non-penetrating hits in a row, a steel wall for blocking the most damage in the game, at least 11 shots and the highest amount of damage, and he survived the game. And on top of that, he got a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. In fact, he ended up with 7, but sadly he didn't get the high caliber in that game. But his win 8 was 5,085, which is very good indeed. So let's have a look at the team scores. No, there goes the high caliber. It went to the Chrysler Grand Final. He managed to get 3,964 hit points of damage in that game, whereas Town Terrier managed 2,658. But I think Town Terrier, his achievement is much more worthy from the fact that he did get that steel wall and cool-headed as well. He got the highest number of kills in the game, 7 kills. The KV-5 managed to get 3. He picked up a cool-headed. And the next high score after that was the T-71DA with 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, yes, Town Terrier got that as well. 1,355, nuts for the Ace Tanker. 1,181 goes to the AMX M445 for those last 2 kills he managed to get. And 742 for the KV-5 as well for 3 kills. Let's have a look at detail. He fired 21 rounds in that game, got 18 direct hits, 14 penetrations, damage of 2,658 hit points, of which 233 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see most of the action was at very close range. He received 15 hits from the enemy, only 2 of them penetrated, which is surprising because most people have reported the King Tiger captured lets the shells through rather too easily. But on this occasion, it looks like the enemy didn't know where to fire the shells to get through his armor. He bounced 13 rounds, or non-penetrated 13 rounds, and blocked damage of 2,920 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 7, and did damage assistance of 680 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 80,007 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and he used standard ammo throughout that, he didn't need to dip into the premium. He actually came away with 65,617 credits profit and picked up 2 bonds, 1 for the steel wall, 1 for the top gun. He got 2,032 XP, times 2 for the first victory. He got 407 because this is a premium vehicle, took away 4,472 XP. So let's have a look and see how Zoe and Microdrive got off in the end. Well, if we look at these scores, we can see that Town Terrier obviously survived. Zoe didn't, unfortunately. 453 hit points of damage. She got 1 kill and 478 base XP. And Microdrive managed to get 1052 hit points of damage. And I suspect that some of those shots were on the tanks that Town Terrier were facing, and actually did help him to win and get those kills. He didn't get any kills himself, Microdrive, but he did pick up 407 base XP. So a really fantastic game by Town Terrier FILO in his King Tiger Captured. And so long as he keeps up his Amazon Prime membership, he will keep that tank in his garage, as well as the crewman that comes with it for free of charge. And I think it's thoroughly worth it, because I think Amazon Prime is very good value. It's not just the fact that you can pay a subscription for your favorite Twitch Prime Twitch streamer, but you can also watch some really great television on live streaming, and it's absolutely fantastic stuff on the television channel, channels or films that you won't see on the television for some time. But yep, they're free of charge on Amazon Prime. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and if you can, pop over to Twitch TV sometime and have a look at Town Terrier in action, and you might enjoy it. Thanks very much for watching.